Hello, in today's video I just thought I'd let you know that I'm not aiming to match the published GTD's 7.5 seconds 0 to 60, especially as today's roads are not bone dry, not completely flat, and my tyres are 50% worn, give or take. I'm aiming to have a bit of fun and test each driving mode in the same conditions and bring you along for the ride. So stick with me and we'll see what we get. Good morning and welcome to my office, otherwise known as my 2015 Golf GTD Mark 7. If you've watched any of my other videos on the channel, you'll know I absolutely love this car. If you know your Golfs, you'll know the GTD, the GTI and the R have driving modes. The cars are generally packed with some great features, but what I thought is I'll go into each different driving mode, do a 0 to 60 on the same stretch of road and just see if there's any difference. In theory there should be. Now I don't know how this video is going to go. I'm going to use a feature on this car that I have never used before, which is the lap timer. In theory I should be able to do a lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, lap 4. So I'm going to go through this in order and go with Eco first, which does what it says on the tin. Then Normal, which is the sort of balanced all-round drive. Then we'll go to Sport and Individual. You could say that the roads are not perfect today, they're a little bit damp. So this experiment is really about seeing what the differences are in the same conditions, not really about breaking any speed records and beating any of Volkswagen's figures. Just want to see what the difference is between each mode. Right, so I've got the lap timer ready. We are in Eco mode. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Okay, so that says 11.19 seconds. That's Eco mode. I don't think I've ever done a 0 to 60 in Eco mode. Did feel pretty lax, to be honest. As I said at the beginning of the video, I don't know how this is going to work out, so we'll do each mode and we'll find out. Right, so I'm going to set this up for a new lap. It's there. I believe it will start as soon as I press the OK button in a minute. Okay, so we're in normal mode. New lap. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Dead on 11 seconds. So I'm pulling the revs to 4 and a bit thousand. Seems to be the sweet spot for 0 to 60s. Okay, so it's normal mode at 11 seconds dead. Nearly a second faster than Eco. Getting it ready for a new lap. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, quite good. No, I'll have to give that another go. Too much wheel spin. That wouldn't be fair on the other modes. So that slippy slidey moment I had there, I'm going to give it another go. It's probably a sign of how sport mode is a little bit more pokier than Eco and normal, which you would expect. I'm not sure if I can reset this lap. Might have to start a new one. This is a bought lap. Let's see if that works. Sport mode. Okay, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't spin, don't spin. Ah, you bugger. Let's try it again. Okay, we're still in sport mode. Look at that little Porsche with the ducks in the pen there. I don't know if you can see. 3, 2, 1, go. going to give that another go just to see, because sport you'd expect to be the quickest and normal was 11. Let's give this another go. I'm just going to spin round here. Definitely has a different sound, the sport. Much more raspier, a bit more of a roar. I think what I'm suffering from here is the slightly damp roads, and the extra torque in sport is just not allowing me to give it a full welly in first gear. I'm a little bit nervous of the wheel spinning, so I'm going to try and give it another go. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't spin, don't spin. Let's see what we get. Stop. 10.5. That's better. Okay, so 10.5. That's with a little bit of wheel spin. So let me know what you think of that. So the last one we're going to do is individual mode, which I have set to steering sport, engine normal, and then the other bits and pieces are either sport or normal. So we'll just drive down to the same stretch of road and give it a go. Okay, let's see how we get on in individual mode. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. 10.5. Quite impressed with that. As I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't know how this was going to go. So 10.5 seconds in individual mode with the engine selected as normal. So that's either a mystery, I'm getting better at this, having done it 4 or 5 times. The road surface is probably a bit drier, or it's just one of those odd things, because from memory, normal mode was 11 seconds. Okay, after all that fun, I've left the engine running for a little bit and let everything cool itself down nicely. So I've done 5 laps, 2 of those were the sport mode. So I hope you enjoyed that little experiment. I know it wasn't done to laboratory standards, but I think we can safely say that sport mode is, what, a good 1.5 seconds quicker than eco mode, which you'd expect. If you're watching this, you might not have a Golf, but certainly could have another model, make of car that's a sporty hatch or just something completely different. It's got lots of different modes. It'd be interesting to know what the differences are if you've ever checked. You can feel in the GTD that sport mode is quicker. Now we know roughly how much quicker. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. There's lots of country roads to drive around in,